In April 2015, an intoxicated Florida woman kicked a sheriff's deputy in the groin, then offered him oral sex. 23-year-old Beatrice Carrion Moore was taken into custody on a complaint that she repeatedly offered bar patrons at Booney's Bar in West Palm Beach oral sex for money and refused to leave. When deputies arrived, they spoke to the bar manager, who said she was having trouble with an intoxicated patron. Carrion Moore became angry when she was confronted about her actions in the presence of law enforcement. She said that it was not right that she was being asked to leave. When a deputy attempted to place her in handcuffs, she pulled away and was able to slip out of the restraints. After a brief struggle, both the deputy and Carrion Moore fell to the ground. When deputies tried to seat her in the patrol car, she climbed the side of the door panel in an attempt at resistance. She repeatedly kicked at deputies, ultimately hitting one in his upper thigh and groin area several times. Once she was secured in the back of the car, Carrion Moore she offered the wounded deputy oral sex in exchange for letting her go. Carrion Moore was later charged with trespassing after warning, resisting arrest with violence and battery on a law enforcement officer, court records show. This Tampa dad is either the coolest or craziest we've ever come across. Robert Abercrombie, also known by his pro wrestling persona Rob Venomous, concocted this tooth-pulling idea with his 8-year-old son and uploaded the already viral video to YouTube. He said, "The way we came up with the idea, myself and my son James were watching YouTube videos looking for ideas because his tooth was coming loose. We wanted to get creative. We found a video of a small car doing the same thing. We looked at each other, like woo. So we said, what if we used Bumblebee, the Camaro? So we planned to do it. My fiancé, James' mother, was apprehensive about it, but when she saw him very excited about it, then she was on board. So the rest is history." The video shows a string connecting James' tooth to a cherry red Camaro parked just a few feet away. Seconds later, James' father Rob hits the gas, pulling the tooth loose as the boy looks on in awe. Little James looks like he made out okay, but kids, and parents, do not try this at home. In January 2015, John Barmer, 50, was arrested for methamphetamine and marijuana possession at a Kmart department store in Hudson, Florida, according to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office. Barmer was lying at Kmart, sporting a black t-shirt reading "WHO needs drugs? No, seriously, I have drugs," when in walked a sheriff's deputy. This apparently fed Barmer's sense of generosity, because he turned to the person behind him and tried to hand them what the arrest report calls a bag of green leafy substance. Oddly, that person had no need for a bag of green leafy substance in the presence of law enforcement, so Barmer, 50, proceeded to the checkout, where he deposited the bag of green leafy substance on the ground while he paid. Barmer declined comment after his arrest, but his shirt spoke 1,000 words. Holly Hill, Florida resident Christopher Taft will probably not look back on his 21st birthday very fondly. You see, this was the milestone birthday in which he shot his sister in the ass for making him a penis birthday cake. When Taft's sister brought out the penis cake, he thought it was a funny prank. However, he allegedly thought one good turn deserved another. So, Taft allegedly shot the sister in the ass with a BB gun. He has since claimed he never intended to hurt her, but the BB shot from Taft's gun got embedded in his sister's skin, requiring her to go to a local hospital. The sister, whose name and age have not been released, called the cops on Taft, who was arrested for aggravated battery and battery. In the end, the wounded sibling didn't press charges, but Taft was taken to the Volusia County Jail anyway. He has since been released. "31-year-old Amy Carter stopped traffic in more ways than one in an intersection of Fairview Shore on the outskirts of Orlando in February 2015. Carter was found one Sunday night at about 11:15 p.m. walking the streets with no clothes on. She appeared to be under the influence of a heavy unknown substance and in an altered mental state when she allegedly stopped traffic to masturbate in front of a couple's Lexus, and then climbed onto the hood. Once there, she stomped on the car and threw a cell phone at the vehicle, causing $1,500 in damage. Carter allegedly put up quite a fight during her arrest. She was eventually hauled off to a hospital and charged with criminal mischief and exposing her sexual organs, before being transferred to the Orange County Jail. As surprising as this story is, Amy Carter isn't the first Florida resident to be accused of masturbating in public. Another woman was arrested in September 2014 for masturbating on a motorcycle in front of a minor and his mother.